So in order to make this better, the way I do it is I will ask the AI to analyze the writing of the person I'm trying to generate content for and extract that into a set of instructions that can then be fed into another AI, into another LLM, in order to generate very similar writing. So this is kind of like going off the top of my head. The idea is here, and the way you do it is obviously there's always some tweaking. So these kinds of systems are not something you build once and then forget about it. I generally go back and I tweak it multiple times in order to get it as close as possible to the real human that we're trying to generate content for. And so what I would do here is I would say something like, you are an expert language analyst, whatever that means. And then I will say, your goal is to generate an LLM prompt for me based on the content provided below that will enable an LLM to create content as close to it as possible. Please analyze the language, style, voice, etc. to get the prompt as precise as possible. So this is kind of the starting prompt I will use. And then I will go to LinkedIn and I will take a few of these posts and they'll just copy them in. So post one, actually I will say based on the LinkedIn posts provided below. And how many of these you use, generally more is better, but there is also diminishing returns here. So I will say for this demo, I'm just going to use something like maybe 5 to 7. If I was actually building a real system for someone, I would probably use a bit more, maybe 10 to 15. You don't need too many, but having different examples is useful. If you wanted it to be really good at generating other types of content, you would want to feed in more of those as well. So I will say this is it for now, and let's see what it comes back with. So it should come back with some kind of LLM prompt, and that's something we're going to use in a new chat without all of this context, and try to get it to write a post for us, right? So we're going to use something very similar to what we did before, but now we're going to use this prompt as kind of like the system prompt really for it.